Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to create a fully automated morning routine using iOS shortcuts and ChatGPT. These shortcuts generate a daily briefing, save it in notes and let Siri read it out loud. And thanks to iCloud, it works on iPhone, iPad and Mac. I will start by showing you a simple diagram to make the logic easier to understand. First, the shortcut checks if today's note already exists. If it does, Siri simply reads it. That way we avoid making multiple requests to ChatGPT. There is only one request per day. If the note doesn't exist, the shortcut gets my actual location, add it to a prompt, send it to ChatGPT, saves the response in a note, and then Siri reads it. So let's begin. Before anything else, I get the current volume and save it in a variable. I will name the variable current volume. This is important because if you are listening to music or podcasts, Siri's voice would mix with the audio. So first I will make a pause media playback. Set the volume to 50% and at the very end I will restore the original volume. Next, I get the current date and format it. So for the format, the date format will be short and no time format. This formatted date is used to name the note. I will save the formatted date in a variable named curDate. Now I will create the name of our note. I will add a text. I will add morning brief and the current date. This is how the shortcut search for today's note. And then I will store it in a variable named updated name. Now I'm gonna search for the note and I will use the find note action. I search by name first and then inside a specific folder. I forgot to create the note folder in iCloud. I created this folder in iCloud so the shortcut works on all my devices. I will name the folder Morning Routine Tuto. I search by name first and then inside a specific folder. This avoids getting old and deleted notes. On macOS with iOS 26.1 and earlier, this action doesn't work correctly. The note action doesn't handle multiple filters properly. In iOS 26.2, this issue is fixed and everything works as expected. If the name is updated name, that means we found the note, so we will make Siri read it. Otherwise, we have to create a new note. To create a new routine, I first get my actual location and add it to a text. The first time you run the shortcut, you will be asked for permission. I recommend setting it to always allow. Now I will pass my prompt. I ask him to give me the full weather briefing for today at my location. For the current location, I use the city. I include sunset and sunrise, temperature, rain, wind, humidity, pollution and pressure. I ask him to use a proper punctuation with period to create pauses. I ask him to not include sources, citation, or URLs. And at the end, I ask him to advise me on an appropriate outfit. You can change this prompt as you want. Now I will add a ChatGPT block. I will use Apple Intelligence. I will use ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT because honestly, Apple Intelligence isn't very good yet. If you have a recent iPhone, you do not need to log in. The built-in ChatGPT integration works perfectly. On older devices, you can install the ChatGPT app and use it through shortcuts. So I will send the prompt to ChatGPT. Once I get the response from ChatGPT, I create a new note in my iCloud folder. Then I prepare a short introduction like hello. And I append the ChatGPT response in a text block. I will add today we are, the current date, and the ChatGPT response. Finally, Siri reads the full note out loud. Now we have finished our morning routine, but for bonus we can add event calendar. This part I found it from a YouTuber, but I just made little adjustment. Now I'm gonna search for events. I'm gonna find all the events where the start date is today. I'm gonna count all the events and save it in a variable. I will name the variable number of events. I will add an if. If the number of events is 0, that means there is no events. So I will make Siri read it. So I will add a text and I will put there is no events today. And I will make Siri read it. Otherwise, I will make Siri read the number of events I have today. I will make a loop in each event I found. So I want to detect the last item. So if the item number is number of event, that means it's the last item. I will add a text block. I will put and the last event is. I will add the item. I will add the start date and I will make Siri read it. Otherwise, I will just make Siri read the item. So I will add a text block. I will put I put the item and I will put at start date. Now we are finished for calendar events. We can do the same for reminders. I'm gonna search for all the reminders. I'm gonna search for all reminders that have the deadline of today and which are not completed yet. I'm gonna count all the reminders. I'm gonna save the number in a variable named number of reminders. I'm gonna add an if there is at least one reminder. I'm going to add a text block. I'm gonna put in the reminders, do not forget. And I'm gonna make Siri read it. I'm gonna make a loop in all reminders. I'm gonna add an if statement. I'm gonna detect if the actual reminder is the last one. I will add a text block. I will add and the last reminder is, and I will put the item. I will make Siri read it. And otherwise, I just make Siri read the reminder. Now I'm gonna restore the volume. I'm gonna put back the current volume I saved before.
Hello. Today, we are the December 21st, 2025 at 23:43. Good evening. Here's the weather briefing for rural Malmaison on Sunday, December 21st, 2025. Expect overcast skies with temperatures ranging from 8 degrees Celsius to 11 degrees Celsius, accompanied by light rain and moderate winds from the west at 11 kilometers per hour. Humidity levels will be high at 93%, with atmospheric pressure around 1015 HPA. Sunrise is at 8:42 and sunset at 16:56. Given the cool and wet conditions, it's advisable to wear a warm, waterproof jacket, layered clothing, and waterproof footwear. Enjoy your day. You have 3 events today. You have Test Shortcut Morning Routine 1 at December 21st, 2025 at 23:10. You have Test Shortcut Morning Routine 2 at December 21st, 2025 at 23:20. You have Test Shortcut Morning Routine 3 at December 21st, 2025 at 23:25. Do not forget in reminders. Test Shortcut Morning Routine Reminder 1. Test Shortcut Morning Routine Reminder 2. Test Shortcut Morning Routine Reminder 3.
And that's it. I hope this video was helpful. You will find the shortcut in description. Just make sure to replace the folder name with your own. I also created a new website where I talk about shortcuts, smart home and 3D printing. Feel free to leave a comment if you have questions. Thank you very much for watching and take care.